Hi everyone, welcome back to Millennial Stitchers. This is Flosstube number 20. Do, 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 do. I am so excited that we've made it here. It's been a long time coming since I've been, my hiatus and all. But we are officially at Flosstube number 20. So a little party for all of us for that. Thank you guys so much for being here for Flosstube number 20. Hope you're here for Flosstube number 200 because I will get there. It may take a while, but I will get there. We have a very short list of things to discuss today, and that is because honestly, I started back to school trainings this week. Next week is going to be probably pretty intense, and I just didn't get a lot of stitching time done. Hi. um, so mostly this week's just going to be talking, and then hopefully next week I have some more actual stitching to show you. So I did find my microphone, so that's amazing. I'm just gonna say this, okay? It showed up out of nowhere. So where was it? I don't know. It just showed up on the table. So cough, cough, Nathan. Must have misplaced it. That's okay. Anyways, so here we go. So for weekly updates, I did get my ribbon for the fair. So I did win second place in my strawberry harvest at the fair. I'll show you guys a picture of it. I kept the ribbon on it, so I don't want to show it on here just because it shows like exactly where I live. um, hold on, hold everything. Oh gosh. That was Bowie. I'm going to come around the corner so you guys can see. This seems to be working pretty good. But that is what it looked like, and I had it all framed up. So maybe once I take the actual ribbon off of it, I will show you guys the actual framed piece. But for now, that is what it is. And then I did on my Instagram post the framed piece of it. So I won second place for that, which is really exciting. Now, I will say, I'm going to just tattletale on myself. Me and my friends are the only ones that entered. So maybe next year more people will enter because it's so much fun if there's more cross stitch to look at. So, and I know more people around here do it, so they need to enter. That'd be so much fun. Okay, more updates. School is starting slash kind of has already started, at least for teachers. We have trainings and all that kind of stuff. So my stitching time is about to dwindle significantly, which you'll see this week. But I'll tell you, this week I was like, maybe I should just take a week off. I don't have very much progress, but I told myself, no, you will film a floss tube. So here I am. I'm filming it. I got to be honest, I'm feeling the going back to school blues a little bit. I am. Yeah, I really feel that I'm really wonderful at being a retired person, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It'll be a good year. It will be. Had a cross stitch meeting yesterday. So once a month at our local needle workshop, they do a cross stitch meeting in the evening on Thursdays. And there were two brand new stitchers. So they had never stitched before. One was just kind of looking to see what she might want to do. And then the other was doing some practice stitches. So that was really exciting. It's always fun to help new stitchers and kind of encourage them. Or as my cross stitch group says, enable. We enable each other terribly. And then I think the last couple things Nathan and I are doing a very, very large fabric dyeing order this weekend. We're going to do a bunch. That way we have a little bit of stock and we don't have to dye. Hopefully for a couple of weeks, just while I'm getting back into school. Things are super hectic at our house. So hopefully it'll give us a little bit of back stock. But that being said, if you decide that you need to order a piece of fabric, it is not awful for us to dye a couple pieces. It's just when we do the big dye that takes a long time and kind of like takes like 2 full days to dye and to bag and iron and do all the things. So, but if you need something, please tell us and we'll do our darndest to get it to you. If you've ordered from me before, which I know a lot of you guys have, my fabric group's like over 50 now. I'm so excited. It's Millennial Fabrics on Facebook. And it's the one in the United States. There's one that's like a non-active group in another country. And they're actually Millennia Textiles, but for some reason on Facebook they have it as Millennial Fabrics. But we're Millennial Fabrics in the US and it's cross stitch fabric. You should be able to tell the difference of the two pictures probably. Anywho's, so if you need fabric, let me know. We are doing some. Bowie is attacking the sliding glass door because there is a butterfly on it, just in case you hear that sound. But I hope my mic didn't pick it up. Maybe you think I'm just crazy. But yes, if you need fabric, let us know. You can also look on the Facebook page. I'm trying to do better about updating that. Also have some Halloween fabrics coming out, so be on the lookout for that. If you've ordered from us, you know we ship super quick, same day or next day usually, so that's exciting. Okay, and then the last thing is that the stitch along for the Just Cross Stitch Magazine 2023 is active, and the group is active on Facebook. I'm going to talk about that later in this video, and also all the information is down below. So in case you just wanted to come for those updates, there you go. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, so we're going to just jump on into whips because it's going to be a very short segment, everyone. It actually makes me pretty sad, but it's okay. It's just been a very busy week. I have worked on the This I Know by Plum Street Samplers, so I will bring over the pattern so you can see what it actually is. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute. And then this, I'm going to move my, oops, sorry. This is my progress. So I have done a little bit of filling in on that church, but other than that, I haven't done very much. It's very sad. I can't remember last time I showed you guys, but the little star is filled in. This is filled in now. I've started the tree, and that flower is really pretty too. So, but my goal now is to finish filling in that church, and that'll be like a little mini finish for me. So that is my progress on This I Know. And just in case you are curious, let me give you the info as far as fabric and all of that good stuff. Pulling it up on my cross stitch notebook here. I should have just had it pulled up because it's not like I've stitched a bunch. So this piece is 142 by 150, and I am stitching it on 36 count Edinburgh linen in platinum. So this is not a hand-dyed fabric, it's just regular platinum. Though I am stitching a few of my other projects on my fabrics. So I go between regular fabric, hand-dyed fabric, but I am definitely leaning more at linen at this time, the higher counts. And the big part of that is I really like using one strand. So that is my progress on This I Know. And I even unzipped that bag ahead of time for you guys. So I did that. Okay, that was all for whips. You see now I was like, maybe I should take a week off, but no, I did it. Because I like to spend time with you guys. And finishes, zip, zero, none. Didn't even finish the church, people. So hopefully next week I will have a mini finish for myself, which will be the church. I try to give myself little goals to stitch on. I'm just a dork, but it helps me. It helps me a little bit. So hopefully next week I will have a tiny finish of the church. Okay, we are going to talk about this stitch along now, okay? Because I even though I prepared and got that zipper bag, I didn't grab the magazine. So I tried. I was also just wondering when I walked over there if you guys could see my pajama shorts. They are hearts from Valentine's Day. Okay, anywho's. Our stitch along is for the Just Cross Stitch 2023 collector's issue Halloween. Let me get up close for you so you can kind of see. So you should be able to find this at your local needlework shop. Okay, you can also order this book online. It's always fun to have. There's so many projects in here. I opened right up to it. Didn't even have it marked. Wow. I'm stitching the Sugar Skull Cat. So there is the Sugar Skull Cat. I'm thinking I may do him on Bread Box, which is one of my colors, but I haven't fully decided yet. He's really cool looking though, so I'll get up close so you can see him. But our group is going to be open to anyone stitching anything out of this book, and I do know that there are some other groups going on stitch-alongs for this. Listen, I am happy to have you in our group, even if you're doing the stitch-along with somebody else. I do not care. I would love to have you in there. I'd love to see your progress. Sometimes it gets lost if I'm like trying to look at a bunch of different groups. So I just thought we'd kind of host our own. So you can use their hashtag and my hashtag. I'm cool with that. let me give you all the info. But like I said, it is down below. So I do have a Facebook group. I also have a hashtag. I'm reading this off so I can make sure I read it correctly. The hashtag is a Millennial Halloween. And the Facebook group is, it's a long one. Millennial Stitchers 2023 Halloween Sale, hashtag a Millennial Halloween. It's very long, but that way you can hopefully find it. And if not, leave a comment down below, or you can message me on Instagram, your Facebook name, and I'll just add you to it. It's no big deal. You'll probably see me on Facebook. I'm Sarah, so you'll see me, I'm sure. Between the Millennial Fabrics group and this group, you're going to see a lot of me. So like I said, any pattern from this book, the start's going to be September 1st. We're going to put our first stitches in. If you need fabrics, please let me know. I did have someone request 36 count fabric. I don't have that in stock yet. Right now I have 14, 18, 28 Monaco, 28 even weave, and I am starting, I'm like afraid to say it out loud. I got a little bit of 32 count, and I'm starting to practice dyeing on that, but I don't have like an unlimited supply of it at this time. So that could be available, but mostly it's 14, 18, and then the 28 Monaco even weave, just depending on what you're looking for. And I do hope to order the linens. They're just so expensive. And, you know, as I'm sure you guys understand, I got to be in the positives before I can spend more money. So that is the plans for that. So if you need anything, let me know. And if I don't answer you quickly on YouTube, message me on Instagram, millennial_stitchers. Okay, so I also didn't write this down, but there is going to be this week when we dye, because I'm waiting on my fabric shipment to come in today, and then Nathan and I are going to cut and hopefully do some dye work tomorrow, because we have to do all the edges and everything like that. Okay, I believe this is what we've been talking about. So there is a piece of fabric in this book that is from, let me see, I don't even see the name. I'm sure it's there. But it's this green. And I inadvertently made a color called the kiwi fruit that looks really similar to that. So if you're looking for this, especially in Ada, I can definitely get that to you. Just a couple of fabrics in here. We are going to be working on an orange. That would probably look real pretty with that one. So this is a solid orange. If you're looking for orange with some modeling. Oh, look at that. We also have a new color called Wisteria that's a little bit darker version of this. So if you're looking for that, a little darker, we have that, Wisteria. Isn't that a cool name? We also made another color on accident. We were trying to make a different color, ended up making this. I called it Time Warp. If you know, you know. Leave a comment down below. This kind of green color is also pretty similar to the kiwi fruit. It's more of a sagey color, which we can accomplish with the color Harmony. So down here, these eyes is really similar to our color Bread Box. And then that gray is really similar to our color Mystic Fog. So I may end up doing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, after we dye, a video specifically saying what patterns in this book our fabrics would go well with. That way you guys can really see. Yeah, like this one here, Fortune Teller. This is so funny because we didn't do this on purpose. This Fortune Teller, I mean, I would believe you if you told me that was Bread Box. So that's so funny. Looks like that's a Picture This Plus fabric. That's funny. But like I said, we do charge $3.50 in shipping, no matter how big your order is. Even if it takes me multiple packages to get it to you, you will only pay $3.50. That's something new we were kind of doing. You know, if people made really big orders, we were kind of upcharging a little bit just because it costs a lot to ship. But I got a printer at my house now, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to do the shipping. So I think I actually, now that I'm looking through this book, I think I will do a video going through what colors go with what patterns in this book. May even do some floss drops. Maybe. We'll see. But I just basically wanted to show you that there's a lot of colors that we have that'll match this book, and I can get them out to you quickly. So, yes. That kind of just goes along with the Sal because I'm stitching that Halloween cat, and it's all based on this book. So the next thing is haul. And I kind of wanted to pair the haul with this because since I got my sewing machine, I want to be a sewing girl now. So, of course, right? Add another hobby to my list. So again, I know I've already showed it to you, but the Sugar Skull Cat, okay, is what I'm stitching. Let me show you the fabric I found. I'm so excited. Now, I have no idea how to sew a bag. I'm going to use a YouTube tutorial. But the first thing I bought was this zipper, all-purpose zipper. Very exciting. It's 14-inch, people. Let's see. Strong, durable, flexible, slip-resistant coil. We like that in a zipper, right? I don't really know anything about zippers. So I also bought some stabilizer. The lady at the Joann's told me this was a good one, so I got that. Hopefully she's being truthful and you guys aren't just shaking your head at me now. Okay, are you ready for the fabric? I know that's what you're ready for. I'm going to show you the inside fabric first. It's so pretty. It's like a glittery kind of moons and stars, and I don't know. I think the purple just matches really good with what I'm doing, but just a little kind of Halloweeny. And then, are you ready? Oh my gosh, it's Sugar Skull Cats! I mean, it doesn't get any better than this fabric to go. I'm going to unroll it a little bit to go with that pattern. She's so cute. And even if it doesn't turn out good, it's just for me, so it's okay. I'm really, really excited to try and sew this and follow the tutorial. The tutorial seemed like I could do it, but we shall see. My friend was like, "You're trying to make a normal bag?" And I was like, "Yeah." So if it doesn't turn out, I'm going to be hitting her up because I really like that fabric. Okay. I think I need a drink of water. My mouth is getting dry. Now we're going to move on to our best thing of the week. So this is just a little segment where we talk about what's our best thing of the week. Sometimes it's really easy to get caught up in life and think this week sucked. But you know what? There's always a good, even if it's teensy tiny, So for me is that I got to go with my coworker and meet with the counselor this week and make these schedules for our students at my work. So I'm a special education teacher, and we have to make sure our kids get all the services they need. So it's always good that we get to go in and kind of help make those schedules. So I'm really excited about my schedule this year. So really excited about that. So what is your best thing of the week? Make sure you let me know. You guys have been telling me, and I've been loving reading them. The next thing is going to be our channel shout outs. So these are always so much fun to go and try to shout out some different people every week. So this week is going to be Natasha from Britches Get Stitches. She is so sweet and she's so fun. Her videos are consistent and she does stuff about sewing and cross stitch. And she just does a wide variety of patterns and her personality is so great. So I recommend you go check her out. Again, that's Natasha at Britches Get Stitches, and her link and all of her info will be down below, of course. Kind of rounding out, ending our video here is our prayer chain. I didn't have any requests this week, but what that's going to be is just a little segment for me to announce anything that you might need prayers on. That way we can get it out to a larger audience to help pray for you. And then our last is the question of the week. Okay, this has absolutely nothing to do with cross stitch, but I thought about it and I was like, this is so fun. What is your favorite school supply to buy? Either now or when you were young, what is your favorite school supply to buy? Or, if you're an adult, what do you buy when school supply stuff comes out? For me, it's absolutely 1000% pins. I love pins. For a while, I had an obsession with these flare pins, and I just have like them everywhere. And then now it's like these little fine tip pins, and my principal's so funny. He's always like, "Gotta remember, Sarah, these are felt tip. I can't press too hard." I'm like, "Yep, please don't press too hard. Sign that IEP." So what is your favorite school supply to buy? And other than that, that is going to round out Flosstube number 20. I'm sorry it wasn't super duper exciting, but we do have our SAL for you to join. You can join that right now down below, and I will approve you. And then, yeah, we're starting that September 1. So get your patterns ready, get your thread ready, your fabric, all the good things. And yes, let's stitch together. So if you're interested in following my socials, they are right down below, one of the very first things in that description box. And if you're interested in my fabric dyeing journey, please join the Facebook group, super active on there. And you'll get a shout out for joining in the group. So do join that. Okay, and of course, if you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I'm like obsessive about watching, like to see if anybody's watching my video. I love to talk to you guys, so it makes me so happy. Anyways, all right, I will be seeing you next week because I will be back next week. Okay, so this time next week, I'm going to be almost done with my first week back to school. So, yeah. All right, love you guys. See you later.